And now we're going to get to see if it happens once again. The first thing that jumps out to me, Xiaopeng bringing out the Rek'Sai. I'm surprised he's still willing to pull this one out, right?
Yep.
High challenger KR Rek'Sai player, but we know Prowler's
game. In fact, it's Mako's coming in first onto Ye, who has the hijack available, but it's flashed from Mako. He follows all the way. The moon rush, the moonfall, whatever it's called, there's no time for it, because Ye's just dead for first blood. Ball available. Scout is the one positioning aggressively first, but Viper's here. Now True Shot Barrage available as well. Pudding goes for the engage, but he hits the wall. And EDG want to follow this up. Jeje, watch for his ulti. It takes in two, but the moonfall from Ye a little bit better as Flandre now on the flank as Scout is getting reset. And in the backline, Viper can't be touched. Lungxing separated from his team. It's a good ulti coming through from the Rek'Sai, but the Void Rush is not enough. And Lyric separate, consume and adapt whoever's left. Putting on the run, Sam D as well. The poke comes through, and TT have just gone down the drain.
And it's an absolute murder coming out from EDG. TT just got so separated in that exchange. It started out as a 1-for-1 overall. When two of your members end up behind enemy lines, Scout coming off the flank, Flandre coming from behind as well, there was nowhere for TT to run. Any follow-up? Sure, we saw Xiaopeng try and get in there, but they still weren't able to take him down. Viper did have that flash, as Flandre's getting dove.
Yeah, Xiaopeng has the Herald. He wants to make this happen, but first is three. Flandre still alive. Haymaker under the turret as well. Lungxing walked back in! He walked back in! Xiaopeng almost died as well. 1v3 for Flandre, no problem.
Lungxing thought he walked far enough out to drop aggro. Sadly, he was wrong. He was probably just a hair off from actually being able to drop the aggro, so that's really unfortunate for him. We see EDG making this play mid.
And Pudding's just dead. We know it. They know it. And Sam D even sticks around to say, hey, you want another one? Diana Shaw. Moonfall comes through. It's a crescent blow. But TT and EDG are just winning all round.
Yeah, this one is even more of a disaster than game one for the side of TT, right? TT, going back to those win conditions that we hit on, right? Making these plays around side lane with your Silas.
Here we go again. Let's fix it this time. Showstopper means he can't do anything with a Haymaker. And that's what you want to see, but unfortunately, you need about 10 more of those before TT can bring this game back to an even state.
I'm sure.
Yep.
But on the opposite side, you might need more of those if Sam D ends up giving over kills to Jeje.
I mean,
he has no flash,
this.
so he's just dead.
Oh my god, the damage. Sweep him one more time. And Jeje's 4-0-4. Sam D not found. And a dragon and a turret to take while plating still available.
Okay, Steric, so now with Sam D going down, how many more of those plays do TT need now?
I'd say 11 now. Even though it was, 9 before. It feels like Diana already on one item, matching the Rek'Sai in the early game. Yeah. Well, you talked about what has to happen in this game. The team fighting team is smacking individually. And Lungxing, you already said he doesn't have the items to compete. Solo kill. Sit down, Camille. I've got real legs. Scissors don't matter in this game as Solar Flare. It's a Void Rush, but no Seeker. And Scout gets yet another reset. He wants to play Rek'Sai once again. And this is the way to do it. Yeah, over the wall, but Viper's waiting as well. He'll take a kill for himself, and EDG can do no wrong.
Lungxing pushing too far forward in top side, doesn't call Xiaopeng to hover for him. We see a play down on bot side, and EDG now have the pressure to just keep it going.
Well, I think something's wrong here, Lyric. The dive, pretty easy. At least they get a trade on Mako. A little bit sloppier, but you don't care. EDG are the team that can be a little sloppy at this stage. Scouts out, takes a final turret shot, and it's a double kill in the end. Now it goes up to about 15, 16 times that TT need to get picks. Oh,
I feel like a lot more than that, right? We're at a 6K gold lead.
He can turn this. I don't know why Xiaopeng wants to go in. He's targeted, waiting for the unburrow. And we're going to get another Crescent Strike. 10. And he's big. True Shot Barrage. Goodbye. Xiaopeng. Doesn't matter if Ye was there. It was always going to be your death. A 5-0-7 Diana. And now Ye wants the engage onto Viper. Meanwhile, we're looking at base because, yeah, there's the bottom lane. They have to walk a very long way. And Viper's now soloing a silence. Moonfall flash. But Jeje's still there. Of course he's still there. You saw him go into the bush.
Just wanting to double down, looks for it.
Okay, is Lungxing dead? No, Scout actually might be giving over a bounty here, and it goes to the Rek'Sai. So Xiaopeng gets 1,000 gold, but Jeje's coming up here to take a little bit more off of him. Mako as well, just in case. The Void Rush already used, and Xiaopeng drops to the dirt. A good attempt here, considering TT have absolutely nothing in this game, but Lyric, I've worked out what it stands for. It's tango time, because every single time TT, they just want to dance.
TT have like taken the honorary 2020 Rogue Warriors mantle of, well,
Yes.
you don't know how they're going to do. Actually, you know how they're going to do even slightly worse in those Rogue Warriors rosters because they were always like 1 series or 2 series out from playoffs. But they're always going to put up a fight. They're always going to try and take the 1v1 any chance they get. And their games are going to be absolutely bloody. Pudding is a solid A tier on the dessert tier list.
Okay, well, each to their own right. I'm not going to take away from anyone's opinion. Pavlova pretty banging up there as well. Scout's going to 1v2, but Lungshing started this. Good little pickup. They've killed Scout. Side lane coming out nicely here for TT, but look at the side of the map as the TP from Flandre. It's going to be that, and that means TT going to have 3 people down here, but into the wall, never mind. It's only 2 makers joined it as well, and JJ's rolled on down. Oh no, abort mission, folks. TT have lost more.
I mean, they did have 3, right? But instantly, you are just surrounded by the members of EDG. And there it is, Asterix, the 20-minute Baron that we talked about.
There it is, on repeat as well if the game comes to get the ice cream cake. And it is by far the best cake in the game. It's all right. Sam D, poured out, or maybe on the other way around. It's actually going to be Flandre here. Takes the Nautilus with him, and Flandre's absorbed up. That True Shot Rush did so much damage, and now, with the teleport in, Scout's got something to say. Can he follow up? You know the answer's yes, but how far is he willing to go? Heartbreaker to close the gap, and Mako wants the Solar Flare to get the kill. Jeje on the hunt as well. Xiaopeng's out, and every time TT do this, I have to applaud, even though the game is still hard as hell.
I mean, it's one of those things, right, where EDG are still somewhat going through the proper channel. Like, they're trying to answer their side waves and get vision when they realistically could just do what they're doing now. You can just send 5 members mid. You could probably even die at this point, 5 men with a turret, and they can't answer your damage. As you see right there, Longshing goes in, instantly gone. Pudding shouldn't be too far behind.
I like the emphasis on it, but yeah, it's going to die in the end as well. Very hard to cast this one, especially as Australian. Want to say yeah, nah, because nah, yeah in this game falls yet again. And EDG, they've cleaned up everything in an instant. Lyric, 4 people dead. Xiaopeng walking back from the fountain, but we knew this was over. We're kind of playing for KDA at this point. 9-0-10, by the way, on the Diana. Feels like an MVP performance here from JJ on such a good pick in the meta. Xiaopeng brings out his Rek'Sai as they're poking him away, but it's not enough. EDG, top of the standings, and looking so damn good in the LPL.
Even trying to have a bit of fun at the end. Viper almost going down, almost through.